Hi everyone, I'm Christina and welcome to my channel about yoga and personal growth. Today I'm talking about how you can feel more confident in the workplace and standing up for yourself. When I first started my full-time job as a classroom teacher, I was very hesitant to stand up for myself in many different ways. So all over the place, right? Parents, teacher, other teachers. And as time went on, I learned a lot of lessons. I learned a lot about myself, and I'm going to share 3 of them with you today to help you get started in feeling more confident. So the first one is your mindset. Well, all of it's mindset, but the first one is don't take anything personally. So you're going to get a lot of feedback from people, and you want to understand that each person is coming at it from their own personal perspective. Each person has their own background and their own feelings on that very day, things that they're going through, and they're putting that into the information that they give you. So trying not to consume everything that they give you and say that that's all about you, knowing that it's about them too. And that helps to take some of the spotlight off of you when we're feeling super self-conscious. Just understand that a lot about what people are saying is about them and their own experiences. And that's not to say to not take feedback though. So feedback is actually the number one way to get better, is to ask people how you can do better. And what I do now is I try my best to remove the background that people have, and I try to say like, okay, what are they telling me? What are they telling me? And I'm going to evaluate that now, and I'm going to see, do I agree? Do I disagree? Like, what part of it matches with my heart and what I think is really wrong, or that I really need to work on. So I'll give an example. I got feedback one time from someone who just was very, just didn't give it in the right, it wasn't the right approach, right? And at first, my first feeling was like, oh my gosh, am I terrible, right? And then you start thinking and you're like, wait, but what were they saying? It's not about how they said it to me. What did they say? And then I took what they said and I applied it, and I took away the judgment piece. And that really helped me, because I still got better and used their suggestions, but I took away that personal piece. Now, if someone gives you feedback and you just feel in your heart that it's not true, then it's probably not true. So understand that too. So we have to be really real with ourselves and know ourselves. And the way that we do that is by attending yoga classes, right? Reading, journaling, all the things that I talk about on this channel. So knowing who we are and knowing what we've done and what we need to get better. So number 1 is don't take anything personally. Number 2 is that we teach people how to treat us. So if we allow people to talk down to us, to make mean jokes about us, then they're gonna do it because we are letting them do that. We have to set boundaries, and we have to do it in a way that is soft and strong. And that's probably one of the hardest parts, the soft and strong part. And I think that requires communication skills. So studying about how to approach conflict, and that can be a whole nother topic on my YouTube channel. So understanding that we have to set the boundaries, or else people will keep treating us a certain way. And also knowing that when we feel upset about something and we want to complain about, my boss is making me work so much longer and he always does this to me, when we do that, we usually complain to people who can't do anything about it. And I took that from the Jack Canfield book, The Success Principles. We always complain, he said, he wrote, I listened to it audio, but he said, we always complain to people who can't do a thing about it. And if you think about it, it is so true. So if we want change, we're going to have to tell the people who can actually make the change. Again, we have to do it with the right communication skills. The last suggestion is just understanding that nobody can make you feel inferior without your consent. That's an Eleanor Roosevelt quote. And it's when I learned this, it was like, when I really learned it, I mean, I had heard that quote before and I'm like, oh, that's a good quote. But when I really got that was when my mind was completely blown, because it's like, wow, I'm the one that gets to feel. I'm in control of how I feel. So it kind of matches with the don't take anything personally. It's like, okay, like I need to make sure that I don't let that person get into my brain space, my head space, the way that maybe I was before. I get to make the choice about how I feel about everything. Nobody can make me feel any way. And when you really get that, it's like, wow, I'm in control. And that's such a cool feeling. So the 3 things, again, don't take anything personally, set your boundaries, and the last one that I just said was nobody can make you feel inferior without your consent. So understanding that, take back control. Also do that in addition to your own self-learning, journaling, yoga, all of those things. And let me know if you want more videos like this in the comments below. Subscribe, comment, like, all those things, and I will see you next time. Namaste.